What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Freestyle Blast Off. I'm DJ Wonder Rican, and my guest this month I have the one and only freestyle recording artist Synthia Figueroa. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. Hey
It's
guys.
great. So listen, we picked your song "Promise to Love You,"
Yay.
your new single for the Freestyle Blast. So you have 7 days to have the fans listen to your song along with two other songs that they get to choose from, and you just have to push it. See who likes who likes your song, and see if you can make it for the week.
Awesome.
It's a friendly contest, and we just do it for the whole week. And then if you win for the week, you'll be the champ for the month.
Oh, awesome.
And then
Cool.
you get
That's great.
and then you get to go at it again the following month if you win. If you win,
Yeah.
you get to move on. So your new song, "Promise to Love You." Tell me about this song.
Oh, it was a long time coming, written by Tony Armas and of course produced by Willie Valentine. And it's a lovely song, I think. I mean, I love the song. I love the lyrics. The production was excellent by of course Willie. And I had a really good time. I had a really excuse me, I had a really great time recording it. It was a
It's a
good
good
one.
song because I played
Thank
it. I
you.
played it. I played it enough. Yeah,
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a
yeah.
very melodic tune.
I know. I've been a fan since you came out. So I knew
Thank
I knew that
you.
I knew this song would be a really good one. Really good one. So what kind of message is being sent with this song?
I mean it's in the title. Promise to love you,
Yeah.
it's about um in my opinion, from my perspective, being in a relationship for as long as I have, just knowing that that person that you're with is the one that picks you up when you're down, the one who has your back when you need them the most. And I feel like this song was expressing that to a T, you know?
Okay.
And so it really touched my heart when I heard it, when Tony introduced it to us. And because I could relate to it and I knew that others also could relate to it, I really gravitated to it a lot.
Okay.
I
All
felt the
right.
song.
Have you gotten to perform it live yet?
I did a TikTok live where I
I saw
performed
that
it,
one. I saw that one. I mean, like,
but I haven't gotten a chance to perform it like live, in front
okay.
of a real live audience just yet. I'm looking forward to that. I believe I have is it in September? I have one in September, and then I think there's another one coming up next month where I may get the opportunity to perform it. So I'm excited.
That'll be
I'm
dope.
excited
That'll be
about that.
dope. So, well, how was it working with your husband, Willie Valentine? How was it, especially when you recorded this song? How was it? Was he like a pain in the butt or?
No, not at all. Which is ironic. Well, I shouldn't say ironic, is rare, I should say.
Mhm.
Because usually when him and I work together and we're working together on a song, he has more opinions, more about the production, and I do more about the lyrics. But when we get together and we're recording, we kind of clash because of that. So at times we're kind of like, oh, I'm like, I could do that again. Let me do that. Let me do that part again. I don't like the way it sounds. And he's like, it sounds fine. And I'm like, no, it's not. I want to do it again. So usually when we're recording that way for this song, it wasn't like that at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like that at all. I think because we were both really happy about the song and the lyrics and the meaning of the song and where it was going, and Will was really into the production. Once I got into the studio, I recorded it, and every time I would do a certain part, especially when the song goes into the highs, we would both look at each other. I would record it and we would look at each other and we would go, yeah, 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 that sounds good. That sounds good.
Nice,
So we had
nice.
a good time recording it. Not that we don't have a good time recording other times. I just feel like other times when we're recording together, it's kind of like back and forth. And he's like, no, it sounds good. And I'm like, no, I want to do it again. And then there's other times where it's vice versa, that I'm like, it's fine. And he's like, no, I think you could do it better. So we had a really good time recording this one. It was easy breezy, if I
Oh,
could say it nicely.
that's nice. So it took you one full day of recording or a couple?
A couple days
Okay.
because of my work schedule, and I'm also in a band, and also this is our daughter's senior year, so there was a lot of activities that I had
Right.
to help her with that kind of didn't let us be on the same schedule at times.
Mhm.
So it took us, I think I would say it took us more than a couple of times to finish
Okay.
recording the song.
Oh, that's awesome. But like I said, it's a great song. It's a great song.
Thank
So
you.
I got you're going up against Lana Sky.
Oh no.
So this is her ninth month. This is her ninth month because she started off with oh her first song, Sweetheart.
Yes.
So she won 3 months in a row. So she gets to pick another song that she can throw on the blast. And
Hmm.
then it was so good. She won another 3 months, and now she has Beyond Goodbye.
Yeah. Oh no. And who
So
else?
okay, and now the second one, they're new too for this month. So you and the other person gonna be going up against Lana Sky, and it's gonna be Brenda K. Starr with "Set Me Free."
Oh no. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, when I pick the songs, I gotta make it like okay, because I have to make sure I gotta like it, and it's something that you like both songs, hers, all three, they're good, but I want to see how it is when people are voting because the last two,
That's gonna be a doozy with all three of us. Okay.
yeah, because the last two freestyle blast competition, they were close. They were close, but Lana Sky kept coming. She kept coming, but like Charlie XO almost had her, but Lana came up. Sharon Massarin almost had her. I was like, wow, it was fun to watch because when people vote, you see the percentage. And me and Latif, we go back and forth, like looking, and we get the sneak peek of who's ahead, and
Oh
not and that,
wow.
and we don't even mention it to the artist, but we're going back and forth, and this is going to be good. So I picked it this way too because I feel it's going to be a
Yeah,
good
yeah, yeah.
challenge.
That's gonna be a good one.
'Cause all three songs,
Lana, Brenda K, and me. Okay. All
all
right.
three songs are dope. So
That's
how
gonna
you
be
feel?
exciting.
Are you kind of nervous going up against those two?
A
I know
little
you've been
bit.
around longer than Lana, of course.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah, yeah. But still, she's great. She's very talented. She's got a beautiful voice. And Brenda, she's a legend. So, like,
yeah,
okay, what are you doing? What are you up to?
you know what? I was thinking the same time. Man, a legend. Let me just because you're a legend too because you've been what over 20 years.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
So I said, let me throw
That's a
some legends at
doozy.
Lana.
That's
So
gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
so have you listened to Brenda's "Set Me Free"?
Yeah.
What do you think of
We'll
that
play. I
song?
think Will played it a couple of times already
All right.
on his show. Yeah, I
Oh, you
like
like
it.
that one? And
Yeah.
"Beyond Goodbye."
Oh, of course. I've got the privilege of watching her perform it when we were in Texas, and that was so cool.
Oh,
She's
was
so
oh wow.
talented. One talented mamacita.
Nice, nice. So, do you read the Freestyle Blast newsletter?
I don't know. I don't think I have come across it
Oh,
before.
okay, all right. Well, it's almost like going to school because it gives you a history of freestyle music and everything. So, what you have to do on your part, being that you're the contestant for this month's Freestyle Blast Off, you would have to have the listeners or your fans, friends, family, coworkers, whatever, have them subscribe to the Freestyle Blast newsletter. So it's
Okay.
freestyleblast.com. That's the only way they can vote. They subscribe and then they're able to vote. And you have 7 days to push it. Like on Instagram, I always post every day when it starts. So I would tag you, Lana, Brenda.
Okay. Cool.
And then
Ooh,
just
I'm
so people can
excited.
see, yeah, it's gonna be it's fun, it's friendly. And what kind of what are you gonna say to those two now that you're going up against them?
Oh gosh. What do I say? Um, let's do this.
Let's do
Let's
this.
do this. Let's get it. Come on,
So
girls.
you say you got something coming up in September, a
Yeah.
show?
And then I have a show here in Connecticut in July. It's in I'm sorry, not Connecticut. It's in Rhode Island.
Oh, okay. What is it? A
I forget.
private show or big public event?
No, it's a public event.
Okay. You want to
I forget
promote it?
the I forget the
Feel free to
venue.
promote it. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, don't worry about it.
I gotta go into my phone and I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay, no, no worries. So you did your live and you performed it for the first time. How did people gravitate to the song when you performed it on TikTok?
Oh, it was fun. They enjoyed it. I got a lot of good reviews. I got a lot of good feedback. Naisha came on and she said that she loved the song and she loved the performance. So I'm looking forward to performing it live, for a live audience and seeing how they feel about the song.
Okay, it'll do good. I believe it will.
Thank you.
It's dope. It's dope, and it's great. You guys are still keeping freestyle alive. And
Yeah,
so
we have a good time doing it. I mean, we've been doing it for so many years and I hope to continue doing it for many more years because we love the genre, we love the music. It's the music that I grew up listening to as a kid and a teenager, so it's an honor to be able to keep it moving forward.
okay, so where can the listeners, new listeners, where can they find your music and follow you like on your social media platforms so they can follow you and know
They
what you're
could
doing?
follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. They can get the songs and a lot of my songs on all digital platforms. So Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, if they want to stream. Yeah, all digital platforms. So I look forward to the fans listening to the songs and hearing their feedback.
Do you have any music videos, or are you going to plan on doing a music
I
video
plan on
for
doing a
Promise?
music video for this song for Promise to Love You. I do have a music video for I Must Go On, and I believe it's on YouTube
Okay.
where they could see that video. I don't know if maybe in the future I'll decide to do some videos for some of my older songs, that
Mhm.
I did when I first started doing freestyle music. That would be interesting. Maybe
Touch Me is
something.
my favorite of yours. The
Oh,
song
thank
Touch Me,
you.
that is my favorite. Because I
Oh, thank you
remember
so much.
when I was doing radio at another radio station, I went to the Copa Cabana. They had a freestyle show, and Willie sent CDs with to I can't remember the guy's name, but yours was one of them. So I was listening to it on the ride home because I came from upstate to the
Hmm.
city for the show. And then driving back home. I was listening. I said, "Man, this is a your album was there that has Touch Me on it.
Yeah, dreaming.
That whole album was like off the hook."
Oh, thank you so much. It's so funny that you mentioned that album because our daughter, she's had the album since she was little. Like I remember when she knew that mom and dad sang and that dad is a producer, she got a chance to see the CD and she
Yeah.
was like, "Mom, is that you?" And I'm like, "Yes, that's me." And we gave her a copy of the CD and she's had it for
Mhm.
years. And the other day, I think she was hanging out with her friends here in the house and they were listening to one of my tracks and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I think she was listening to Thinking About You.
Mhm.
And then what was the other one? There's a track, oh gosh, I can't believe that I'm going to draw a blank on the title of the
Mhm.
song, but there's like a rap in it that she was kind of
Oh, yes. I
oh
know
my
that. I know which one
god,
is a
I
guy
can't.
rapping, right?
Yes, I can't
Oh,
believe it's
um,
Michael. I can't believe that I'm drawing
it's
a blank on it.
no, I'm hearing it in my head. I know which one you're talking about. Um,
DJ, keep the
and then
table
that's it.
spinning for me one time.
Yep,
Oh,
that's the one. Yep.
everybody throw your hands up, raise them up. Oh, oh.
Oh,
And
yep.
she was actually jamming to that with her friends. And I didn't want to say anything to her until after they left. And I asked her, I said, "Were you listening to my song?" And she goes, "Oh my God, mom, that's one of my favorites." I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
I
yep. I
just thought it
remember
was
that song.
so cute.
John Handy was the guy, right?
Yeah,
Called himself.
yeah.
Yep, yep.
Sean Handy.
Yeah, that's a good album though. That
Thank you. Thank you
all
so
the
much. That
yeah all the
was so many
songs.
years ago. But it
Yeah,
was
but
funny to know that after all these years, she's still listening to my songs and like she's gravitating to some of them that were on the album. She enjoyed it. I was like, "Oh, okay."
now she's an artist herself.
Yeah, kiddo got
You
some
ever,
pipes.
you ever thought about doing one of your songs, your older songs?
I think we talked about it. I think we talked about doing You Were Meant for Me,
Uh-huh.
which was one of the first ones that I released. And I don't know. I think we have to revisit it and see how she feels about it, especially now that she's graduating high school and going off to
Oh,
college.
congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, we're excited for her. She has a big she has good things coming for her in the future, as long as she works hard and she stays
Yeah.
focused. But I know she still loves the genre. She still loves freestyle music. She loves, singing with me and her dad. So maybe we could revisit that and see if she wants to
Yeah.
do it. That would be cute.
Yeah. Do you guys have a song, all three of you together?
No. No, I don't even think she has one with Will. Right? No, I don't think she has one with Will. She has with her and I are gonna be releasing one soon on Freestyle, what is it, 30th? That
Okay.
the album that we're working on. So Lily and I will be releasing a song, which I'm excited for because
Mhm.
it's insane that she's so young. She's 18 years old. She started when she was 8. Here we are 10 years later, and it's almost like her voice has flourished and grown so big that when I hear her sing, I'm not gonna lie, I get intimidated and I look at my husband, I'm like, I'm supposed to sing after her? I don't want to sing after that.
Well, maybe in the future, when she has her another single and you got a new single out, I'll put you guys both together on the
Oh,
blast.
that would be really interesting. Because the
Yeah.
apple didn't fall far from the tree. Kiddo got some pipes.
Yeah. No, she does. The last one she did with
Juliana,
yeah,
Juliana Lee.
that song was off the hook.
Yeah, it was so cute.
And then I saw the performance on TikTok. Man, they got so many likes. I was like,
Yeah, that was
wow.
insane. It went viral. That was insane. I mean, and it was well deserved. These kids, they work really hard, very talented, work really hard at what they do, and they love it.
Mhm.
And it shows.
Right.
And I think that's
No,
why people gravitated towards it and liked it so much and why it went viral.
yeah, she's doing great. So hopefully you come out with another song and she'll have one. I'll put you both on the blast. That
That would be cool.
Yeah. Well, listen, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I want to thank you for coming on the show. Wishing you
Thank
luck.
you.
Just watch for my tags on Instagram. Be promoting you, Lana, and Brenda.
Okay, awesome. I'll
And
be looking
and
forward to it. This
and
is going
just
to be a good
remember,
one.
just remember, just have them subscribe to the Freestyle
Yes,
Blast
to the Freestyle Blast newsletter. Okay,
and
we'll
to
do.
be able to vote. And the only thing you're going to get one vote. So it, each artist has to push it. Tell your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers. You
Cool,
know,
we'll do.
Indeed. All right, guys, we'll be back with more of the Freestyle Blast Off.
Thank you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Freestyle Blast Off. I have the one and only Brenda K. Starr on the show. Welcome to the Freestyle Blast Off.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. What's up, everybody?
Hey, so reason why I got you on the show because we chose your song, your new freestyle song, "Set Me Free," to be on the Blast Off.
Thank you.
So you'll be competing. So far, we're already in the middle of it. You'll be competing against Lana Sky with her single "Beyond Goodbye," and then "Promise to Love Me" by Cynthia Figueroa.
Wow. Okay. Oh my God. I love both of
Yeah,
them. You know what?
yeah.
I think it's not even competing. I think we're just really opening doors for other artists that really love this kind of music and inviting new fans to come through. And I love that just being able to display our music on your format and having such a supportive audience. Just get involved. It's a lot of fun. But I think we're all winners just because we all are able to do what we love. So I think, we're all winners in that aspect.
Yeah, and you know what? That is the main purpose to push the new songs out, and then putting them up against someone like you who's been around for a very long time. So it helps, keep the freestyle fans loving freestyle, continue supporting
And
artists
creating
like
new
you.
memories. Yeah, and creating new memories,
Yes,
I think.
you.
Especially because it's new songs. It's like everybody's so used to hearing the old school freestyle and all the recordings we did when we were in our 20s and 18. With that being said, I think it's a chance for us to also have a format and a platform to expose the new music, the new freestyle, the new lyrics, the new heartfelt, emotions put into a new type of freestyle dance record, like Set Me Free,
Yeah,
I think That's something important for us to have, so that they don't have to say, "Oh my God, we keep going to the same shows and hearing the same songs." Like some people love to hear the old school stuff, but then some people want to hear the new stuff now. So I think it's
Right.
important.
Yeah, that's what, like what I do when I do a freestyle set.
Hmm.
I'll put the old stuff, but then I'll throw in the new, mix them all together. So,
Right.
so they can hear, "Oh, I never heard this one. It's pretty good." And we go from there. So, tell me about the song Set Me Free. What's the song about?
I mean, Set Me Free is about a song about feeling liberated. I wrote Set Me Free about a little over a year ago, and it was produced by Rich Ahee, and it was written by me. I went to a retreat for women, and it was just about finding myself, you know.
Hmm.
I've always poured my love into my kids, into my marriage, into my grandkids. And I think at one point in my life, I just felt as a woman, I was just tired of everything, and I wanted my space, and I wanted to be alone, and I wanted to go to a retreat. And Set Me Free was about learning how to re reinvent myself emotionally, physically, mentally, because, I'm pretty much almost, married 30, 32 years together,
Wow,
31 married.
that's awesome.
And, it's not always easy. People see the outside of a reflection of a marriage and of a relationship, because we've worked together, we've been together. And no one knows the struggles of a marriage and how hard marriage can be. And you can love that person with all your heart, but you forget about yourself within that. So Set Me Free was really based upon a situation in my marriage and a time and place where both of us were growing, not together but apart, and we wanted to learn about ourselves. And we stepped, not no adultery, nothing to say that it wasn't a beautiful marriage, because it still is and has been, but it has had its time. And I think the both of us reflecting on ourselves gave us a chance to learn what it is we value in a relationship, in our family. And sometimes we neglect ourselves because we're trying to do more for others. But that's what Set Me Free was about for me. And it's also about being in relationships that are gay or straight, and where you feel not accepted, and that you're afraid to come out because you're afraid of judgment. So Set Me Free is a song in place. And now that it's Pride Month, talking about set yourself free, learn how to love yourself again, and be okay with who you are. And if they accept you, they accept you. And if they don't, just set yourself free from worrying about what everybody put you through, what the pain you endured because you wanted to satisfy everyone else. And it's about learning how to spreading your wings, and taking a grasp of yourself, and looking from the outside at yourself, the reflection of who you are, and saying, you know what? I just want to be this better person. I want to love me again. I want to remember when I laughed or when I was happy. So
Right.
it's teaching you self identity at the same time.
That's wonderful. I like the song a lot.
Thank
Like
you.
your last one that you came out with, "Always Remember." Oh,
Yes.
I fell in love with that song. And
Thank
then
you.
when you added K7 on there to
Yeah.
do his part, oh,
Yeah.
that even made it. I was like, wow,
Yeah. That was
that
actually a Julio Mena project. He had sent a bunch of songs, and when I heard that song, I knew it was amazing. I thought of the lyrics, the melody. I thought they were so relatable. And I I don't know, I felt like originally we were talking about him and I doing the duet on it, but we were both so busy. And then, I said, you know what? I haven't done anything with Kay in a while. And Julio was very open to it. And with that being said, I reached out to Kay, and I went into the studio and wrote the lyrics, and had Joe Zangi come in and do the demo. And
Mhm.
I sent this to Kay, even though Kay, really didn't need the demo, but just to see somewhat what the direction was. Sent
Right.
it to him. He went in the studio, he knocked it out, and everybody loved it. And it's just, once again, lyrics that are so relatable, especially in the freestyle era. And now it gives everybody a chance to learn and love the new freestyle era and the new artists coming up. And just, it's a good idea to keep it alive.
Right. Because I still haven't, all the years I've listened to freestyle from the beginning, it's always about like love. It's always had relationship. I have not heard, maybe I can be wrong. I haven't heard a freestyle song that has nothing to do with love.
Right.
I'm trying to think of a song like I can't think of it, but anytime anybody comes up, even the new artists that are coming up,
Right.
they're throwing in new songs. You got
Yeah.
Lana Sky, even though it was a remake from Rainy Days,
Rainy
with
day.
Sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
When she did it, that sounded so good.
Yeah.
And then it just,
It's
I'm
a
glad it's
brilliant idea.
still, but I'm just glad it just it keeps going, and it keeps getting good and good, and nobody's even at our age,
Right.
we still keeping freestyle alive.
Yeah, and packing the clubs at the same time. And the
Yeah.
same at the same time. I mean, look, I think just keeping the music alive is the most important because it doesn't only bring it back our memories, childhood memories, or going out to the Devil's Nest and all the freestyle clubs back in the day. But also 1018 days. I think it
Hmm.
just really resonates with us about growing up. So I think keeping it alive and passing it on to our kids will be like, oh, this is the kind of music my mom or dad turned me on to, aunt or uncle, or even just young kids coming to the concerts now. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And them singing the songs, the new ones and the old ones. So it's definitely something that I think is resonating with the new, you know, boomers of freestyle music. But it's all up to them and all up to you guys that listen and tune in and show support to, to the online stations and triple threat radio. Like this is like
Hmm.
super important. So I mean, thank you guys. Like I said, for me, I'm always a winner just because I'm doing what I love. So
Yeah, and
I'm
you
I'm
keep
blessed.
and I'm glad you're still coming out with music because it is awesome. Have you? I know, like, my first 45 record from a freestyle artist was yours. It was I.
Really?
It was I Still Believe. It was that
Uh-huh.
song. But I got it. Remember back in the day, 45s. I
Okay.
had that song, and but the thing is, I didn't know you were freestyle. I just thought
I
it was.
I mean, I think I could consider myself more of a pop freestyle artist, but I
Mhm.
think I have more of like that dance genre. Like for like Over and Over, I thought Over and Over was more of a dance record, like a top
Mhm.
40 pop record. I
Right.
mean, if you put in the remixes like John Roby did, it had that dance, but still kind of like Latin hip hop vibe to it as well.
Right.
And with Peggy Saunders lyrics, I think it was something that was infectious. So like that was more like pop dance, but still they would put it in the genre of freestyle. Obviously it's kind of still has that Latin feel, but it still had a really good kick and snare that made it more like a hip hop. So I guess I mean, I
Okay.
don't know. It just has so many different what is it, mixtures of
Mhm.
music ideas,
Right. Because I know, like,
elements, different elements of the music, like pop, dance,
yeah.
freestyle. So, but no, I don't know if I could consider myself a freestyle artist. I could definitely say that I've had freestyle hits, like
Mhm.
picking up the pieces was a definite freestyle hit.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And it's funny because Vicious Beat wasn't even freestyle, and people love that song.
Right.
Um, I guess
I know.
I think what you
Breakfast.
see is what you get was more of
Yeah.
like a pop record. That's my vibe.
And yeah, I get that vibe with Breakfast in Bed. That's more like a pop for me.
Me
That
too.
song.
Me too.
That song. Yeah. When I heard it, I said that don't sound freestyle. Sounds like regular
But
pop
but
music.
the song with Tony Moran, "So in Love" from Concept of One, that was extremely freestyle,
Hmm.
and yeah, that was definitely a freestyle record. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. So you plan on making any more freestyle, or you gonna stick with salsa?
No, I mean I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on right now. I'm in the studio for the English. I'm in the studio for the Spanish. Um, I'm just super picky on like what songs I bring into to the studio to record because it really depends. It depends on like if the lyric resonates with me, if the production is happening, because I'm not a producer, but I mean I love freestyle music, but I don't just take a song and say, oh, I want a freestyle song. I take a
Hmm.
song because I feel like that song either lyrically resonates and then the music is has got great potential, or there's a great production with great lyrics. But I mean, do I plan on doing any freestyle songs? I plan on doing great music and hopefully, getting great freestyle mix because for me it's the production and the lyric. But yeah, I
Now,
always welcome Jay Allen Productions and what is it? Dan Matthews, Dan and Sam, their productions are great. So yeah, I hope to get some more freestyle hits, that's for sure.
yeah. You got any shows coming up?
I do. I'm going to be in the 26th of June at the Copacabana in New York, right across the street from the Intrepid. I'll be there on the 26th of June, and I think the doors open at 10. The tickets are already selling, doing well. So I'll be there. Then the 27th, I'm going to be with Brian Rosenberg at Hamilton Park. I think it's Hamilton Park, and then in July I think I have two private events, and then I'm trying to stay local. Oh no, I do have the Miccosukee Casino and Resorts with Charlie Rodriguez, which will be the 26th of July, which was a mom will be doing no matter what that night. We'll be doing our freestyle hits. There's also Erotic Exotic, Niasia. I mean, if you go online, you can see it's on the Charlie Rodriguez's page. And I think I shared it as well. Boston. And then I got Boston coming up in, where am I in Boston? July 15th. I think, yeah, it's the July 15th in Boston. I just finished the 160th Street Festival, but come through. I mean, July 26th and July 27th. Like I said, New York, Copacabana, tickets are online right now. And then as for sites, I just came from Peru and from Buenaventura, Colombia. I came from Cali, Colombia. And I'm just right now, going in and out of the studio, working on some, Atrévete, no, the Te Sigo Esperando album, 30 años después. I'm re-recording all of my hits so
Oh,
that I can
wow.
own the masters, just because for so many years I had been, recording and loving to record, but I wasn't thinking the aspects of the business of it. And now I'm realizing, I need to get all my masters. So I've been re-recording everything and bringing it to a comfort zone vocally, so that when I sing it and perform it, it's a lot more madura, meaning that my voice has changed, but my voice is still keeping the essence of what the original version of it is, and just having the productions just revised and modernized, to say the least. But that's what I'm doing right now. And I got the podcast coming out in August. It's called
Oh,
it's Under the Stars with Brenda K. Starr. I have 18 episodes. I'm really excited about that.
oh,
I
nice.
interviewed I interviewed Anthony Fuentes, the comedian. I interviewed Karen Gruano of Mob Wives, Renee G from Mob Wives, Teresa Judice as well. I interviewed Gertie of Housewives of Miami. Uh, I also did Drewski of Hot 97 and Sky. Not only is he on, radio, he also opened Doritas, and his
Hmm.
wife is now back into modeling, etc. And I just been interviewing a lot of influential people. The cook for Mark Anthony, which was Ricardo Cardon. I interviewed him. We cooked in my house together, and we'll
Oh,
show an
nice.
episode of Cooking in the Kitchen with Brenda K. Starr, which is stuff that I like to do. And I don't know how long I want to keep singing. I love it, but I eventually would like to retire and open some businesses, and one of them would happen to be a restaurant, just because
Oh,
I love to cook, and I would like to include my recipes and have a cook, bring it to life and own my own restaurant. So yeah,
oh, that'll be pretty cool.
yeah,
Restaurant. Yeah. What would you call it?
Under the Stars.
Under the Stars. Nice.
I like Under the Stars. Chris always told me, but I should name it I Still Believe. I'm like, but it's too many words. So my kids are like trying to help find ideas, but I haven't thought. I just think Under the Stars is beautiful because, restaurant, bar, and grill. And I would have like, kind of like you're sitting outside at night and all there is just stars in the
Nice.
ceiling. And then just a beautiful glass bar with a lot of lights underneath where all the bottles are, like a really beautiful screen for like sport events, and then still have it classy where there's tables and then an area where there's a DJ and music. So it can turn into like a dine and dance at night, something like that.
Oh, that'd be really, really cool. Yeah,
That's one of my
you'll
visions. I
be
would love to do
successful.
that.
Yeah.
I love to cook. So I think, it will be two places in one.
Hey, you could be on the cooking channel too, like one of those special shows. Come on to
Yeah.
Under the Stars. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
really, really
Yeah.
cool. That'd be
Well, I
really
did it. I
cool.
did an episode. I've done plenty episodes online, when I cook. I mean, I'm not heavily on my social media the way I should be, but when I
Mm,
do get on, I love to cook. I'll put a reminder. I'm gonna come up and cook. I'll do something on TikTok, but
right.
yeah, no, I love it. And I also have some in the works, people talking about a biography about, my whole life in the music industry and doing a buyout picture. So, I'm just taking it little by little. It's a lot at once, but just very blessed and know that this is kind of the focus of where I want to be when I'm ready to retire.
That's great. I got one more question for you.
Mhm.
What'd you think about those Knicks?
Oh my God, I was so happy. You know what's so funny that I was already manifesting it and I said they're gonna win. They're gonna win.
Hmm.
And all my peers, all my friends, peers from work, they were like, yo, they're down this amount of points. I'm like, yo, they're gonna come back. I'm telling you. And like I knew it. I knew that the one game that they did lose when they were in
New York.
Texas, right? No,
No,
in New
no, they
York.
lost in New York. Yeah,
In New York, I was like a little like, come on, really? They're not gonna lose and throw us all away. But I knew that they were gonna come back because I felt the resilience in the way that they were just like
yeah,
hustling out there. Yeah.
yeah. I said on game four when Wu Tang played during halftime, that's what hyped them up and came back
Well, did
and
they
beat
lose
them.
when Trump was in New York?
Yeah, yeah, they did. Yep, yep. And
God forgive
then
me. No pun
I wa-
intended. No pun
yeah,
intended.
I watched the entire game five. I was stressed out
Really?
from the
Yeah.
beginning, until the last 4 minutes, and it got hype.
Yeah.
And it was just, and then all I do now is I'll stroll through social media and
Right.
watch the ending.
The
It was
highlights
just,
and all that, right?
yeah, it was just so cool, so cool.
It was worth it. And I love the fact that they won. The only thing that I think that really messes with my head is when I see we did the parade and everybody was rejoicing, having an amazing time. When people come out and just have to, mess it up for other people, and it's sad
Yeah,
when you see some of that stuff. But other than that, it was a beautiful parade. Alicia Keys did her thing. Everybody showing up and showing out. But just the fighting part, it's just that's the thing that I didn't love. But other than that, I was happy for the victory just because I thought it was a well-deserved victory. It's been more than so many years, and I wanted to be able to witness it, especially, our kids, ourselves. We've
right.
been watching the games for many years. But with that being said, I'm just, proud to be a New Yorker because, I was born and raised in Manhattan in the Wise Towers. So,
Right.
I have my place in Jersey and just happy that we were able to watch history within our time of being on this planet Earth.
Okay. All right. So listen, where can people follow you? Like, where can they find you? Find your music?
So you can go on all social media platforms. You can go to www.brendakaystar.com. And then you also have official Brenda K Star on Instagram, on TikTok, same official Brenda K Star. On Facebook, it's brendakaystar.com. Uh, what else? Go to Spotify, TuneCore, Apple Music. Support the new song I have out, which is Set Me Free and continues to show me the love and spread it. Thank you to all the DJs. Also, you could find my Spanish music there as well with the new single, which is No Digas Nada off the new production. Te sigo esperando 30 años después. And I got a new surprise coming within the next month or so. So I'm excited to be collaborating with a group out of Peru. Can't say the name, but thank you so much for supporting me. And I appreciate you guys. And please come through for the Copacabana. It's not too late. Last minute for me, but I'm up and popping. I'm ready to do
Wait,
this.
when is the Copacabana one?
June 26th. And
Oh,
we just,
I,
yeah, but
yeah.
you know what? It's going to be in New York. It's right across the street for the Intrepid. I wish you could come. I think you were booked that night.
No, I'm getting ready to go on a cruise the next day.
Well, come party, break night, and the cruise is across the street, right where the Intrepid's at.
I'm actually because I'm all the way up in Albany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Albany,
I
New York.
mean, if I'm not doing anything and you're back, oh, you got more coming up in July. Where's July at?
July, I think I got one in Boston and New York. And then that's it because my daughter's going to give birth to the baby by the end of the month. So I'm trying
Oh,
not to fly out. And I do
congratulations.
have one, thank you. And then the one in July at the Miccosukee Casino Resort with Charlie Rodriguez, which is going to be the 26th of July. And then, of course, Vito Bruno, November 14th, 15th, and 16th in Hard Rock. And then I have Beat Stop, which is in August, the
Okay.
13th and 14th. I think it's at the PNC Art Center and also at Jones Beach Theater, I think it is. Yeah, so I'll be at Beat Stop as well.
All right, guys. Hey, thank you again for being on. Guys, don't
Thank
forget,
you.
you got your choice. You got Brenda K. Starr, Lana Sky, and Cynthia Figueroa to vote for. You already heard from Brenda K. Let's keep it rocking. Once again, thank you, Brenda.
Thank you. And to my peers, keep up the great music. Let's keep it alive. Thank you to all the fans.